Hello everybody, my name is Nick and this is the unboxing video of Fujifilm X-T10. Fujifilm X-T10. First thing that I see when I open box is the manual on disc, more booklets on paper. Okay, now let's see first what's in here. Here we have the power cable. This is for connecting the strap with the camera. A Fuji strap, the battery, and the charger. Okay, so let's just open this. See what's the strap like. Okay, so yeah, it's a classic neck strap. Nothing fancy. Okay, let's get the camera, which is probably what you came to see. Now in this package, the camera body comes without lens, but I think I have a lens sitting somewhere. Okay, so yeah, I do have a lens just sitting around, so let me just pop it up on there so that you can see it. Okay, so here it is. Now this camera has a standard 16, standard for Fuji, standard 16.3 megapixels, APS-C X-Trans 2 CMOS sensor, and EXR2 processor. The highest ISO on this camera is 51,200 and the lowest is 100. It has a magnesium alloy body, but it's not weather resistant, and it weighs about 380 grams with the battery and the memory card. It uses standard SD cards, which goes in here, as well as the battery, and the battery can last for about 350 shots. It has a USB port, HDMI port, remote control port, and the microphone port here. And when it comes to the highest shutter speed, the highest shutter speed is 4000. Well, of course it has as low as 1 or bulb. Here you have the pen, double exposure, and a few other choices. You have here the exposure compensation, on and off switch, and the record button. Here you have one more dial, and when it comes to the screen, it tilts just like the X-T10 does, so you can take photo and video from awkward angles. And now this camera has 8 FPS burst. It can record video at 60 frames per second in full HD, and it has 77 autofocus points. Now this camera feels quite a bit like the X-T10, and if you forget the bit when it isn't weather resistant, this camera, except of course a few dials, seems almost identical to X-T10. Now to me the biggest difference between X-T10 and X-T10 is that the X-T10 doesn't have a dual screen, so you can have one screen in the electronic viewfinder for focusing and another for the actual full size picture. that you're trying to take. But it of course does have a peaking mode. And of course when you turn it into portrait shooting, all the settings go vertical. Actually, all the settings go horizontal, sorry. And that's about it when it comes to this camera. If you want to find out more about this and similar products, you can check out Photolit. There will be a link in the description below. And if you like this video, you can leave a like, share, subscribe. And until the next time, goodbye.